Hello, and we are back with more Avowed. I went back to camp. I was gonna just try to upgrade weapons, and it turns out
So
people need
those
to talk.
green people in the garden.
Oh, don't start talking now.
Those weren't your parents?
We're gonna talk to Gianna.
All this
first.
time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. An experiment gone awry. A mistake. And in a way, they did. But it wasn't their mistake. It was Sapadal's.
Alright, so this is all about... Each one of them has seen something from their past. Everybody but Yatsley. All of it not good. Sapadal's apparently testing them. Nothing like a god testing you based on your strongest memories. And in her case, your parents turned to trees. And it turned out Sapadal was part of the problem. Which is funny because they were testing... They were trying to figure out how to harness the souls of the dead. And somehow triggered Sapadal to say hello. And Sapadal doesn't know how to say hello very quietly, apparently. Let's see. You were generous to forgive. Does knowing that help? I don't see the difference. Yeah, something went awry. Forgiving him, that was generous. We'll go with that, because the other two suck.
Generous? Perhaps. Until I knew the whole story, there was never anyone to blame. This whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different light. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her research and her wits, she found a god. When you speak to a god, it's nothing. Barely a reflex. But for the rest of us, it's unimaginable. No animancer can live up to that. Certainly not me. I thought their legacy was a curse, and I could only break it by completing their work. I was wrong.
Well, let's not forget, every time we talk to Sapadal, we, need a pillow because we're out cold. Now you're unburdened and free. No, that means she's probably more burdened. Strapped down, more like it. Sounds like you admire them. There we go, that's a good thing, admiring your parents. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't sell yourself short. You can still do incredible things. No, you can't. Your parents outdid you. They talked to a god that never had been talked to before, and when those humans heard their first words after a while, became trees. It's not really what I'd call an incredible thing. That burden was never yours to carry. I'm gonna go with sounds like you admire them. Why not?
As an animancer, I do admire them. I really do. As their daughter, it's complicated. One thing is certain. When it comes to animancy, I need to unlearn some of my old assumptions. I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much about it I don't understand. And it's creepy, but wonderful.
Wow, first acknowledging there's things you don't understand. That's a very powerful moment. And then actually accepting it besides saying it. Could you still use animancy to help the living lands? Who knows? I wonder if Sapadal will be willing to assist you. Maybe. But can you stand to hear the words? Creepy is putting it lightly. Yeah, that's true. All you got from that... You got all that from talking to some plant people. If I was talking to some plant people, I probably would walk away with a lot. Gotta say. Yeah, let's go with, I wonder if Sapadal would be anything to help. Mostly because I get to say, Sapadal, Sapadal.
They probably won't even notice me. But stranger things have happened. I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. That has to end. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take a lifetime, maybe more. But that's a small price to pay. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely understand? On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the pot and getting into trouble. I think I know what I want, but there are too many variables to consider. What do you think?
Personally, I'd say pick one and go. Pick the one and then decide why you're picking it. Typically after the fact. Once your exile is lifted, you should return to the Animancing and Falmouth in Vero. Because that's where the rest of them are. Why not? Go with the pack, go there, you'll have help, all that good stuff. You owe it to yourself to continue your research and grow as an Animancer. It's your field. You want to grow in your field. No one wants to start over by picking a new one. Leave the past behind. You don't need an Animancer to find meaning in life. That's all true, too. I trust you to make the right choice for yourself. Wuss. Give your opinion. Tell her what you think is best, so that way she can either accept it, consider it, and then has a point to jump off from. So I'm going to give her, once your exile is lifted, which it already really is, you should return to Animancing at home.
You really think that could work? I burned a lot of bridges on my way out.
They adore you, respect you. They're your community. It's true. Nothing like going back to your friends. At least cohorts who understand you. There are more important things that you'll pass on all that... It's more important to pass on all that you learn. God, I can't read today. I can't read any day. At least you'll have resources and protection. No. Let's go with the adore you, respect you, and they're your community. Because they do seem to respect her for all that she's done, and a little bit about who she is.
I suppose they are. And I wouldn't be coming back empty-handed. Think of the lectures I could give. The stories I could tell. That settles it. I can't believe I'm saying this, but once all of this is done, I'm going home. To think that I left in disgrace and I'm coming back an example to others.
That's the best kind of example.
Hey, you helped me through a very difficult time. I just wanted to say thank you.
Eora doesn't deserve you, darling. But they'll be happy to have you back.
I don't understand how she would think she was left in disgrace. You know, she did. Her party and friends helped save their town. It's not a disgrace. Kai, what you got for me?
When you find Sapadal, I hope you tell him how much I love what they've done with this place.
I didn't realize you had such eclectic taste. It gives me the creeps. There's something beautiful amidst this chaos. Now, that's a good statement. Sometimes chaos is nice. I don't want to live in it, don't get me wrong, but sometimes chaos is nice.
And you've got to enjoy it where you can find it. Besides, as divine prisons go, I can imagine much worse.
Captivity is a risky proposition. Keith or beast. It makes victims docile or desperate.
And Sapadal definitely isn't docile. Not from what we saw on Mount Forja, or outside the ruins of Nakukubel.
Or anywhere else we've seen, or the history that we've been told. Sapadal and I talk about compassion and forgiveness, and I believe they can change for the better. Who would be? They've been in prison here for centuries, at least. There were violence before their imprisonment. Since then, they've unleashed the Dream Scourge. Sapadal is complicated, that's for sure. But we did talk about compassion and forgiveness. Do I believe it's a change? Well, if Sapadal is the young god, then it's not about change, it's about growth. They've grown, become more complex. Yeah, let's go with this one. Let's go with for compassion and forgiveness and change.
Uh-huh. I've heard that one before. Usually before a lot of tears, a lot of drinks, and a lot of, I should have known better. Still, you taught me that a person can grow beyond their flaws. Why wouldn't the same be true of a god? I hope you're right, because we are all in trouble if you're wrong.
Well, same standard problem. If they ain't willing to grow, then they ain't gonna grow. You gotta be willing to. Knowing you, I'm surprised you're not in favor of giving Sapadal a second chance. I'm right, I'm sure of it. I know. Not helpful, Kai. I'm gonna go with the first one. At least it doesn't make it sound like that sarcasm wasn't wanted. Maybe? I don't know. We thought you'd give him a second chance.
You know, if Sapadal were only a smuggler, assassin, or bandit, I'd be right there with you. But knowing they could end us all with a temper tantrum puts things in perspective. I guess we've all got our limits. I don't envy you having to deal with the loose cannon of a god. But I envy even less the mess you're going to have when we escape this place.
Dealing with Sapadal won't diffuse political tension in the living lands. After this, I'm disappearing to a remote cabin for years. For a year. And no one is stopping me. I do kind of agree with that one. Except, Sapadal will probably find the cabin. And you're still dealing with it. We'll go with this one. Dealing with Sapadal won't diffuse the political tension of the living land.
Lucky thing your emperor sent his best representative as his envoy, right? You'll have your work cut out for you.
Enough. I don't have time to reflect on every conflict of the living land. I was set to deal with the dream scourge, not politics. Yeah. The Steel Garrote is behind the worst of it. They don't represent Adra or me. No, they represent the god opposing Sapadal's freedom.
A lot of people aren't going to make that distinction. Especially when your Ambassador Heelguard hosted Ludwine in Paradis for as long as her assistance was convenient. You may have averted the attack on Fjord, but this is one situation where it's the thought that counts. And yeah, I know that's on the Steel Garrote, but it's not lost on anyone that your people despise animancy. Not when Heelguard banned the practice in Paradis.
That was indefensible. I see your point. Come on, Heelguard had nothing to do with the Steel Garrote's plan in Fjord. Who knows? To be honest. I'll just go, yeah, that was indefensible.
That's mighty principled of you, but your moral stance isn't going to cool any tensions. Not if Heelguard's still bringing soldiers into Paradis by the shipload. And that's not all. You helped Ludwine destroy Nakukubel. And while most people don't give a tarnished skate for godless ruins, they'll see that as a powerful demonstration of siege weaponry.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all. But we stopped the Dream Thrall. No, we did not. That was the alternative, would have been even worse than for the Thirdborn. Again, Steel Garrote. Enough, I don't have time to reflect on every conflict in the living land. Yeah, we're all the conflict in the living land. Part of it. That's a lie. But we stopped the Dream Thrall. And the alternative would have been worse for Thirdborn. It really would have been worse for Thirdborn. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. It's not good, but I'll go with that one.
One thing I've learned about war. Strife and distance have a way of reducing nuance. All anyone else is gonna see is a threat display. On the doorstep of the living land's best cannoneers, no less. And then there's Solace. You might have saved the keep, but no one's going to talk about the disaster that didn't happen. They're going to talk about why Mount Forja erupted after all this time.
That is, technically, indirectly, the Steel Garrote's fault. It's a volcano. A hero can't possibly be blamed for a volcano. I hate politics. I actually like politics. Normally. I can't get blamed for a volcano.
You'd be surprised where people can find blame when they're spun up. And it looks real bad when a Steel Garrote force just so happened to be there when it went down. Fairly or not, a lot of blame's gonna be laid at Adir's door. And if I had to guess, I don't think Heelguard's been helping matters while you've been out here.
So, tensions are high, and everyone out here is well armed. What about it? Hey, leave him out of this. No, he's a bum, man. He's a part of the problem. Yeah, let's go with so tensions are high, and everyone out here is well armed. What about it? We're armed.
If and when we get out of here, we're walking into a powder keg.
Yep.
And you'll have to choose a side. That's the part I don't envy.
Adir's my home. You can't expect me to turn my back on my people. I was sent to stop a plague, not prosecute a war. The people of the living lands deserve freedom. I won't help subjugate them. I do like the wussy answer. I was here to stop a plague. Can't I just do that? Yeah, I want to pick this one. I was here to stop a plague, not prosecute a war. I'm going to get a bad answer, I know it. Guys, give me a bad answer.
Yeah, those were your orders. And if you make it back, you'll be the godlike Adiran who survived an assassination, treated with local leaders, faced a god, and stopped the Dream Scourge. That's a powerful symbol indeed.
I'm not preparing my people. I refuse to refuse to be a party to a conquest. I don't want to make this choice. I'm going with that one. Right now, I don't want to make this choice. One thing at a time.
I wouldn't either. Look on the bright side. Maybe we die here, and then you don't have to. I don't mean to burden you. It's late, and you've still got a god to face. Just know that whatever you choose, I'll fight alongside you. I'm with you to the end of this.
Thanks.
Anytime. Good night, Envoy.
That was a little much to talk about.
Marius, dear. How are you feeling?
I'm alright.
All right,
Good to see an
Marius.
old friend.
We're going to interrupt this conversation.
I came here to help you do whatever you're supposed to do with your god friend. Instead, I'm here talking to dead people.
It had to be difficult. Garden is strange. Stranger than I thought it would be. Did you give any peace to see your childhood friend again? Nice question. Whatever happened back there, you need to work it out on your own. I can't worry about that. Nope. Did you like seeing your childhood friend again?
I think it did. He really did seem at peace, right? I imagine most encounters with dead old friends don't go so well. I owe a lot of that to you, Envoy. You helped me be someone who could handle Sokka like that. Thank you. I will say, it's not really what I expected when I started tracking you and Kai back in Paradise.
Ah. What'd you think we'd be talking? What did you think? Didn't think you'd be talking to a dead friend and confronting a slumbering god? This isn't really what any of us expected. Got that true. Weird and strange, Marius. That's one thing I like best about it. Do what you must and focus. You have to still have a ways to go. Do we? I hope not. Thought we were getting to the end. I'll go with the first one. But you didn't think you'd be talking to dead friends and confronting slumbering gods, huh?
No, I was thinking more in terms of hunting for wild game and peeing on Kai to put the fires out. It's been a bit of a ride, Envoy. I feel like it's coming to an end. One way or another. I don't know. Maybe the unexpected isn't so bad after all. I never expected you and I would become friends. Yeah, quick note. If you tell any of the others I said that, I'll poison your drink. Anyway.
Good to know you're on my side.
Pleasant dreams.
Remind me not to drink anything in front of him. Alright, I think we can just go back to where we were. Where's the damn... There it is. Oh yeah, I was able to upgrade one thing. The sword is now maxed out. 185, 143, 11, and critical chance 3%. The gun's still got a long way. Still got a ways to. One of them still has a ways to go. But I don't have enough stick. I should have bought all that stick when I had a chance. Otherwise, is this the electric one? Yeah, the electric one would hit a little harder. It would hit 242, I think. But the magic one hits the one that
and copper.
finds the target. Shoots a little slow, but finds the target. Exit to previous location. Yep, keep my health and mage alive. Or they could die, I don't know. Alrighty then. Shit, which way am I supposed to go? Oh. Assume back this way somewhere? Well, hey! The floating bridge! Okay, the bridge hits hard. A lot of hit points there. Bye, bear. Ow. What the hell is that? Oh, there's quite a bit here. Oh, and they're waking people up. Okay. You're gonna make me get the bear out. You're gonna make me get the bear out, aren't you? All right, that's it. That's enough of this crap. Bear, no, quit hitting me. Bear. Kill. Where's that damn mage at? These guys are all not real. No, not you. Thank you. Oh, well, maybe they are real. Come on, bear. Keep hitting them. At least be a good diversion. What? How did they wake up? Alright. Okay. I see that. Where the hell? Alright, we need to pick up more mage stuff. There's things coming from everywhere. For every one I kill, there's another one. Alright.
Watch your right.
So many still hitting me. Maybe one of these is the mage. Alright, they're dead. Maybe I just need to run. Don't know. Don't know what the right answer is. I have chosen the fall to my death. Yep, I have apparently chosen fall to my death. How many more of these putzes are there? What? Is that a bear? Wait, there's a mage. Where'd that mage go? Alright, killed the mage. Now let's get this trap bear. Stand behind the tree. Is that it? Any more of these putzes? A lot of putzes. Really, a lot of putzes. Oh yeah, so I completed my Dragon Age Origin series. The last one should be posted by the time this one posts. And the game was a little bit of a challenge. I have clearly forgotten a lot over the years. But the biggest challenge of the darn thing was not getting too frustrated with the crashing. The game does not like new hardware for some reason. Not sure if the drivers, conflicts, or something along those lines. I don't know. Where we gotta go? We gotta go up by the look of it. We're rocking decent health, so let's... I gotta at least afford to fall once. I've already done that. See, this is the one I fell on, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that was a tricky little bastard. I'm gonna leave the health potion go. I know what's over there, and we're not gonna find out. So yeah, I enjoy the game, but I have forgotten a lot. Number one, don't play rogue. You really can't, don't fight well. I imagine that's not going where I want to go. I heard death over here. So if that, I wonder if that was just another way up here. Don't shoot him, shoot him, shoot Sapadal's friend. Oh, whoa. Sapadal's friend is serious.
Beyond sync!
Bear, I need the bear. Bear, where are you? And besides the bear, oh, I can't do that. Come on, bear, keep him distracted. Big hit. There we go. Ow.
Nicely done.
Yeah, the other guys survived. That was horrible. Oh, look at that. Thanks. Let's not do that again.
Who's next? Anyone?
Oh, no one's next. Please let no one be next. Let's look at the door first.
This place feels familiar.
Oh, Lord.
Let's go inside.
Oh, is this the... oh, I don't know what this is. Where the heck are we? Going down.
This is the library from my dreams. It's real? Look at all these tablets. Actual written records. Oh, somebody pinch me. And there's even some wine to read with. Oh, whoever was here last, I would have gotten along well with them.
This looks like the Akita building this place. Clearly they wanted their story preserved, no matter the cost.
Nice jump, Yachtsley. Let's look at this tablet. A tablet that looks relatively new and half finished. There are some diagrams, implied unintelligible text. Is amount a ritual of some kind, but without being able to read it, Keaton, that's all that can be gleaned. There's a skeleton in the chair.
I wonder who she was. She looks sad and familiar.
She's a skeleton. She doesn't look like anything. Alright, Yachtsley, what you got? No one else in any other chair.
Garlawain's gonads. Envoy? I never told you this, but I've dreamed of this place every night for most of my life.
Yes, you told us.
This is a godless library. An actual, real-life godless library.
Keaton.
It's why I study the godless, because this place has haunted me since I was a child.
And that's the chair. It's the picture of coziness.
This is a cozy place to hide out. Have a nice, cold pint. Wait for everything to blow over. Wait. If dreams can be real now, we might need to keep an eye on our teeth. Yeah, let's not open that one. The cozy place to hide out.
I do love your idea of hiding out, Envoy. Finally, you've arrived. Ah, there it smells. That took 10 years off my life. Wait. You must be the librarian from my dreams. Oh, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Oh, though, you do look quite familiar.
The resemblance is uncanny.
Yep.
It has been quite some time. Too many years to number. Of course. You are an ancestor? A very fashionable one at that. No, child. We are the keeper of these tablets. Or have you already forgotten? Oh, of course. I was you in a past life. Oh, I'm such a fool. You lived with animancers, and yet the idea of awakening to your past lives never entered your mind.
Few can bear the mental and spiritual strain of an awakening. As often as not, it leads to madness.
Already there.
Darling, you know how I get around all the metaphysical talk.
That's why I'm here, remember?
Was the last of the Akita. Once the attack started, a few of us were charged with preserving as much of our history as we could. So we retreated with as much as we could carry. The attacks? You must mean the Magfolk attacks. Yes, we've heard. Is that the reason for the bodies outside? Yes. Your monstrous gods, who bought their divinity with blood and the souls of their faithful. They tried to butcher every last one of us.
You just sat there and listened to your friends die? Seems like they succeeded. Clearly not a Wukan. Oh, Wudukan then. The Wudukan was the one we fought outside the door, so I don't know. I'm gonna go with, seems like they succeeded.
They did in the end. But they didn't get exactly what they wished for. I made sure of that.
Good for you.
But how did the Magfolk reach you in here? They didn't. Between the screams of my kin being slaughtered and the screeching of the Magfolk, I couldn't breathe. That's the screeching I heard in my dream, Envoy. I knew I recognized it when we killed that Magfolk. Once it was gone, there was nothing left. And perversely, I found the quiet worse. So I decided on another way. One that wouldn't give your gods the satisfaction. Poison? Well, at least you washed it down with some good wine.
I'm sure she would have preferred living. I admired your resolve to kill yourself before the gods could. What an awful choice. Reality is, it's all bad. Yeah, what an awful... No. I'm gonna go with it. Let's stay slightly positive. I'm sure she would have preferred living.
You're not helping, Envoy. Yardley, you know what you must do now. I abandoned my duty to protect our history. But you... Someone must tell the story of the Akita. And there is no one else. I'm already an expert. What more do you want me to do? Oh, think about it, Yardley. You have been training to be the new protector of this collection since childhood. I couldn't ask for a better successor. But that was your duty. I have my own dreams. Yardley, if you do not become the new librarian, there will be no other. The stories of the Akita will turn to dust, and my people, our people, will be forgotten. Just as the burned queen wanted all along, when she sent her magfolk to choke the life from us. This is all too much. What do you think, Envoy?
Well, we're totally against the Wukon and the Mag people, and really hate the Burn Queen. So, There isn't anyone else who can do this. If Eora still needs you, are you willing to give up your apprenticeship to Rigo? It's your life, your decision. I gotta tell you, there isn't anyone else who can do this. This entire history is in your hands to preserve. Yeah, you gotta do it.
I'm already intrigued. You don't need to lay on the guilt, Envoy.
Yes, we do.
I'm so glad that one of Sapadal's chosen stands with you, Yardsley. Our time is at an end, Yardsley. It's time for me to go.
Wait! I've not even asked you any questions. Tell me about your marriage rights. Oh, did you mean for all your buildings to look so phallic?
Unfortunately, my time is at an end. You must keep Yardsley alive. She is the last hope of the Akita.
So this is goodbye. I wish we could have... No. I wish that all of you had a better ending.
Choose well, Yardsley. And good luck.
She's gone. Forgive me, Envoy, but we should get going. We can talk back in camp. Later.
Alright, so we need to take another mission back to camp. We're all in this together. Complete the companions' moments in the gardens. Well, that was good. Didn't know it was a thing. Glad I got it done. Let's see. Can we fast travel out of here back to the camp and talk to Yardsley? Oh, we have a whole map. We go there. See the camp. Yes. We'll just fast travel right back. You know, as an envoy, I gotta tell you, if you weren't prepared for this, we'd be toast. Quite frankly, I'm surprised we're not toast already. No wood. Ooh. I need wood. I'm not upgrading the grimoire. I only need 5 more.
Would you like some ice, darling?
Let's talk, Yardsley.
Oh, Envoy. Have you recovered yet from our chat in the library? I don't think I have yet, but maybe talking it out will help.
You don't have a choice. If you don't know what to think, what chance do I have? Happy to help, though I'm not sure how much I can add.
I think I just need to say some things out loud, if that's all right. It's just... we already have a lot to take care of, don't we? We have a god and an empire both vying for our attention, and now I have this legacy forced on me. I was already unsure what to do, and now a third option appears like the world's worst surprise. But it makes sense. My whole life has been about the godless in one way or another. It explains why I knew the language, why I felt so drawn to the ruins.
It sounds like you want to be the new librarian. At least the mystery of your dreams has been solved. Maybe you should talk this over with Quinn and get his perspective. Quincy. Yes, that's a good question. There's a good answer, because I think he'll tell you what to do, but you know, he may help, and that's now not one person, it's on 2. Yeah, let's go talk to the lover.
I love the man, but he'll just be endlessly supportive, the fiend. And trying to send a letter when we're on the move like this? It's a struggle.
Yeah.
It's not an answer I would have expected, but it's an answer. And now that I know, I kind of thought, well, honestly, I feel more full. Like a puzzle piece sliding right back into place. No matter what happens, even if my path doesn't lead to the library, I feel better than I have in ages.
That means you can focus on Rimgrim's offer. Maybe now you can settle down and focus on helping Fjord. And the answer gives you a whole new direction for your life. I'm glad you could get your answers, no matter what happens next. No, I like this one. And your answer gives you a whole new direction for your life.
Oh, I was just thinking I needed more options. How did you know? I think...
For the first time in my life, I don't know what to do.
Congratulations, Yardsley. Now you're just like the rest of us.
No matter what, I've always known exactly what I want. But this is the first time I've had more options than time in the day. What do you think?
Whole life has been about the godless. You can't stop now. Akita. Why do we keep calling godless? Akita. Keaton. However you say it. I don't think you'll ever forgive yourself if you abandon Fjord. You're a wizard, Yardsley. I think you have to study with Ringrim. It's your life. You know your desires better than I do. I'm gonna go with you've been studying the Akita your whole life. Don't stop now. Focus on it. Make it more. And then not just study it, but make it explode out into the rest of the world. Make their story known. At least it'll be interesting reading for people. Whole new thing for them to read about.
You're right. The Akita have been with me my whole life, in one way or another. I owe it to them and myself to see it through to the end. Thank you, Envoy. I've been agonizing over this for longer than I want to admit.
5
Finally
minutes?
picking a destination makes the journey a lot easier.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, but I am not looking forward to telling Quilici.
He'll understand. Your happiness and fulfillment are everything to him.
Well, come on. We've bigger things to deal with. Literally, in Sapadal's case. Much as I'm loath to relinquish the spotlight, we should be off. And Envoy, thank you, truly. Now, let's go.
Alright, back to where we came from, and then we continue on our path. Now Shale's playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I heard it's a good game. I don't know if it's my style of game. I like playing it when other people are playing. That's fun. It's fun when I do that, when it's like that, because, well, quite frankly, I'm not that good of a monster hunter in Monster Hunter. I'm just not sure I'm willing to spend the money. I'm not sure how much I'd play it if others aren't on. Don't get me wrong, it's fun when others are on. It's really a good... Well, it's fun when group play, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not that good on that style of game. I have to be told all the little tips and tricks. Okay, now I'm kind of happy I kept that trap thing. Life is a prayer. My faith has been rewarded. God function has sent me a kith, a dwarf named Tendor, who awakened me with Magra's prayer. Tendor worships me, and his prayers I see reflect of pray back. Once again, I have purpose. Tendor tells me to come from a settlement named Solace, and that the settlement there once dwelt a dwarf named Nadaru, who received divine knowledge from no divinity. For the first time in multiple task times, I think I can truly pray. I can fulfill God function. I must go up to Solace and discover all traces of and crystallize and utter expire whatever remains of them. Praise God function. Okay. Let's put on the we don't take damage from traps. Very, very happy I kept it. Oh, Lord, that's not it. Thank God that wasn't the list. That was a really long list. Summon skeleton. Nope. 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 Wait, what was it? Negate damage from traps. Yes, sir. What's the other one? Intelligence and perspective. Oh, that's a ring, not a necklace. Okay. Alright, drop across. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Wish. I almost lost my head back there.
I did not. Geronimo! Where am I going? Oh, this way. Alright, since the traps are over, let's undo that. Dexterity. Yeah. Very happy I kept that necklace. Came in very handy.
This place seems less like a death trap. Maybe we could stop. Catch our
Overlook
breath.
camp. Oh, we could have had a camp right here.
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that now. Seems like a good time to gather our thoughts and share a drink before whatever's coming.
Right. This seems like a perfect place to stop and relax.
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited, scared, hungry.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the presence of the immortal.
Who do we talk to? Are you doing okay, Gita? We'll start with Gita.
I think so. The garden is so much more than I expected. Full of contradictions. Wild, yet serene. Truthfully, I didn't come all this way searching for my own answers. But I found them. Or perhaps they found me. And now, it's like there's a new path laid out before me. A life after the dream scourge. We're close to something. A threshold between calm and crisis. Conflict and peace. Life and death.
We all forgot we're in a prison. Made for God. We don't know what's real here and what's not. Feel it too. Glad I'm not alone. No one's done on my watch. You lost me. The real answer is you lost me. I'm glad. I feel it too. I'm glad I'm not alone.
So am I. None of us could have gotten this far on our own.
Alright, what about you, Yatsley?
Well, I won't lie to you, Envoy. A lot's happened. It's not every day that you learn that you're the last hope to carry on a legacy, but... well, here we are. Never literally talked to myself before either. I think I annoyed her. Me? Oh, I think I need another drink.
Yes,
But
definitely.
here we are. I just need a moment to take it all in.
Again, you don't know if you talk to yourself or you talk to Sapadal through an image of possibly you. I could use a moment myself. Phrasing.
We all could. But I don't think we'll get it. And I wouldn't worry. Our little group here is perfectly frightening, and I'm sure our enemies would agree. We'll be fine. I can't speak for anyone else, though.
Alright, Kai, how you doing?
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Getting to see that vision of Tama did me good. Like, I finally let go of something I'd been holding too long. Now that we're here, I'm eager to see this through. Nothing worse than holding your breath and waiting.
Well, at least one of us is ready for what's ahead.
I can't say that I'm prepared, but I'm ready.
How about you, Marius?
I had a feeling you might ask me that. I'm not sure I've really worked through what I've seen here, but I am grateful for the chance to see Yonku again. I feel like we're almost done with all of this, but we are in the weirdest place in the world, so who knows? I'm completely baffled, but when haven't I been lately? Being afraid doesn't even feel scary anymore.
You've listened to all of us. How about you? You've been through a lot since you arrived. You've been shipwrecked and assassinated, harangued by gods, bureaucrats, and a death guard. You've had your soul poked, your loyalties questioned, and your sleep regularly interrupted by a god with no respect for privacy. And yet you've kept yourself and all of us together. How are you really doing?
Better than I thought. Truthfully, I'm terrified. And again, ask me again when it's over. I can't explain my feelings right now. That's typically how I do it. I just take one foot, put it in front of the other, and keep on going until I can take that breath. We'll tell them the true answer. Truthfully, I'm terrified.
Under the circumstances, that's entirely reasonable.
Join the club.
I'd been more concerned if you weren't scared. Did you think we'd judge you for that?
Maybe. I'm usually one who has to stay calm in these situations. Cross my mind. No, you've all been very understanding. Sure, I hold myself to a higher standard. And it feels like I'm falling short. No, I'm just going with maybe. I'm usually one who stays calm in these situations. That's more truth to mine. Yep. I stay calm, well, and truthfully, I'm freaking out.
True. Most of the weight of all this sits on you.
None of us thought this would be easy. For you, most of all. We've survived our own hardships. Now we'll survive yours.
When we first met, I didn't think you'd last long. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall bear. Shook off your own death like a bad cold. And then you found your own killer, lulled him into complacency, and handed him over. You're shrewd. Even here, where you should be out of your depth and out of your element, you stayed 2 steps ahead.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died, which I thought made a lot of sense.
I remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match with the governor, and actually heard me. You saved my city, and gave me a home. A sanctuary where I could be myself. I'll never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those sporlings. You got my priceless face. What more could a girl ask for?
And now
Ladder.
look at you. Look at us. How far we've come in a short time.
Yatsley, all you needed was a ladder. Come on now. 5 oddballs on a mission to confront a god. What could go wrong? Our work isn't finished. Sapadal's is only beginning. Can't we just rest now? All the introspective is exhausting. All right. That's enough out of you all. Oh, enough out of all of you. Whatever. I'm going with 5 oddballs to confront a god. What could go wrong? Challenge the idea of worse. What could be worse? Let's do the challenge. Yeah, this is the challenge I live by. Never say this. What else could go wrong, or what could be worse? Yeah. Let's do it.
Quite a lot, as it turns out. But the journey is worth it.
Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. Fjord, Thirdborn, Solace. If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living lands suddenly at peace.
Just this once. Could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could use a break.
So that doesn't mean it's Giada's scary story time, does it?
I thought my stories were insightful.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
Everyone gets some rest. We could all use it. What if we just stay here forever and never look back? We would be avoiding all but one problem. You know our problems won't make them go away. You need one more line. You tackle one at a time. And maybe 2 problems can be 1 solution. That would be nice. Everyone gets some rest. We could all use it. Now, ignoring our problems won't make them go away. Just between rest and our problems. Let's just do the rest.
Right. We could all use some beauty rest. We'll want to look our best on the battlefield, won't we?
Sleep well. Tomorrow we finish this together.
Oh boy. All this tomorrow we'll finish this together. I don't think there's anything. Well, let's just check the. Can't remember if I checked this out or not. No. Oh. Can't do anything, can I? No. All I could possibly do is upgrade the grimoire. Somehow I'm betting this is the last time I'm gonna get to upgrade anything. Well, I don't need that. I mean, really, you think you're gonna be better than Audra's offense? Nope. Let's get rid of that. This one will only give me what, one glass branch. How far away from? And I'm 5 away, so no point. No branch there.
I've been
All right.
researching the Hollowborn crisis, another spiritual plague. Both
Let's
similar.
continue on. Yep. Let's give Yatsley and Hida. Of course, Sapadal.
Breath held. Trepidation. You are close, yet distant still.
Had to rest. This place is exhausting in a way I can't describe. I'm grateful for the pause and paddle. I didn't expect this much resistance. I'm close enough to meet you. Why don't you wait until I wake? Nope. This is exhausting in a way I can't describe.
Your soul is small. The essence weighs like the sea on your chest. We feel the pressure, darkness, yet somehow strengthened resolve. We wonder.
Wonder, wonder, ooh, ooh, ooh. You like a good song? You know what I wonder? Actually, Sapadal, I got a question for you. Did I ever get a word in edgewise? Let's just go with Sapadal, I got a question for you.
We did not foresee this.
Surprised. You still owe me answers? I indulge your curiosity. Can you indulge mine?
An equal trade. We accept.
What would you do if you weren't imprisoned? What would you do if you weren't a god? What would bring you peace, happiness? What do you really want? Yeah, what would you do if you weren't a god?
A rosebush grows berries. We cannot be but what we are.
Humor me, imagine. And how can you sympathize with people of the living lands? Just humor me.
We would be so old and yet so young. We would drink the sea air, the grass, see the world as those with our gift.
How would it feel to be mortal? You're not worried about who'd care for the living lands? Could you really give up all that power? Now, how would you feel to be mortal?
Petals that wither beneath the snow. An end to our time. We twine. Vengeance denied. Squandered. This cannot be.
What's that? Are you alright? The essence in the garden must be getting to me. That doesn't sound very peaceful. Are you alright?
We feel nothing amiss.
You definitely said something just now.
We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now. Find us.
Find us. Almost like there's two of them. Okay. We need to look at the map so I don't backtrack. To the right. Oh, behind us. That way. Alright. We walk. Magfolk. Or number 5. I hate this lost, fallen from. I hate its feet. I hate its hands. I hate its cleaves. I hate its thighs. I hate the empty lions. I hate the solid belly. I hate the metal chest. I hate its clumsy arms. I hate its upturned being face. I do not want to be this kind of thing I am. Life is a prayer. To resent the will of God function is our design to withdraw from God. I paralyzed myself with the blow to the belly and the soles of my feet. I is a word that emanates of God function. Animates? I don't know. We is the word for all eminent God functions assigned to this task. But the task is done. There is no more payback. What do we do now? What do we do now? If I cannot do, what can I be? What can I even be? Even be. Okay. What a weird thing to put in writing. I need God function. Doesn't sound good. Stairs. I don't like this. They rotate. They're not traps. Okay.
Safe to assume that the large glowing door is part of Sapadal's prison. Now, we just have to get past it.
Sapadal.
Alright, let's do our upgrades, shall we? We got one. Regenerate health, that's what I haven't maxed out yet. Hitting harder things that don't see us. Sneaky invisibility, that could be good. Frost damage, increased amount of electric accumulation. Why not do that? We got a gun that fires electrical. Yeah. Hopefully it's not just from magic, because that would be awfully stupid of me. Character has no points. Companions. Go over to companions. There we go. Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm not really using him. Wounding shot, exploding shot. Yeah. Marcus attacks, slows any hit enemy. Marcus reduces damage. Let's go, Marcus attacks, reduce enemies. Damage reduction. Yeah, let's do that. Yatsley. Temporary health to allies who are already at maximum health. We've already got the barrier started. Increase the amount of temporary hit gained by barrier. When barrier ends, allies heal is a proportionate amount of the temporary healing remaining. When barrier is activated, it cannot be hit. Let's knock back. Let's do that. Reduce the cooldown. That'll be so she can use it more. Alright.
Dal's prison, I think. What else could it be? Time to shut it down forever.
Okay.
I think we've found Sapadal's home.
That's it. The heart of the garden. Sapadal's cage.
Okay, we can't just go in there. Well, I guess we gotta shut down the little red thing up there somehow. Alright, open the door. Hello, we are here. We are here to destroy or open the door on a prison. Prison break. Prison break. What the hell's that?
Lead the way.
Oh. Skeleton fighter or the spider? Damn it. Missed again. Can't miss. There we go. Well, at least the skeleton's gone. No healing. No healing. I don't care what you are. You mage. You have healing capabilities, right? Alright. Missed. Don't miss anymore. Thanks, Yatsley. He did. I say he did. took damage. What? Oh, I'm poisoned again. Okay. Oh, they killed the bear. I didn't. Don't tag me with that murder. Looks like I go this way. Okay. Got that one on. Is there another one? Turned off one set of... I want to drop down there and not have a way to turn off the... Does that look like not real water? It looks like stuff that's gonna hurt. Oh great, you! Let's get some help. Bear. Distract that thing for a while, would you? Oh, I was still in its range. Damn thing moves. Come on, bear, keep distracting him.
Beyond sync!
You knew I was gonna do that. No, don't get closer to me. Hello, keep shooting, keep shooting. You finished off my bear, you bastard! Totally missed. Come on, not hard enough. Yeah, I can see that.
Not bad, envoy.
Not good either. But
Yatsley, well done.
secret manifold arm. Okay, I don't know what the arm's supposed to do. But we survived that. You know what? I haven't had food in forever. Let's go ahead and have a stew. Where the hell is Yatsley at, anyways? Yatsley, what the hell are you doing? Oh, there you are. I guess that's not on this floor. Could have come in from another angle somehow. Don't see anything else about those traps outside. I may have to negate the traps the other way. Looks like a long way down. Lever. Unlocks severed manifold.
Careful with that thing. It has a mind of its own.
And now you tell me to be careful.
I'm rooting for the skeletons.
Keep quiet.
Alright, we've been found.
On your right.
You know what? I think it's bear time. That's not what I wanted! I wanted the bear. I wanted the bear. There we go. Ignore everything. Oh, crap. I can't ignore everything else but him. Killed that. Leave me alone. You know, Sapadal, your prison's open. You could, like, help us out here. I forgot about that.
Not bad, envoy.
Behind you!
Get to that one. Where's this other one at? Oh, there he is. Alright. You're all dead. What were you, Sapadal's guards? Or Sapadal's prison cell guards, or what?
This is how you imprison a guard.
Looks like a pretty no, it is not a standard prison. There's 2 of them. Let's see, what button? There it is. I know I had the button. That one's at full health. That one's even at full health. This is not good. They aren't winning at all. They ain't even really doing any damage to it. Alright, we gotta do what we gotta do. Bear, 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 bear. We need your help.
Another soul for the wheel. Enemy to the right.
Beyond sync!
Back away, back away. I'm guessing I need your arm to open the gate. Oh, bastard disappeared. The hell you go? There he is. These things really would fight a god. Oh no, no, no! Ow!
Gather round. Onward to the right.
I guess I forgot to. I wanted that upgrade when I had upgrade choices.
Never had a chance.
All right, one down. Out. Only one left. Nope. No healing. How about a little food? Nothing like eating in the middle of a battle. Are you frozen? I'm taking advantage of this one. Why are you frozen in place? I don't care. Nope, I don't have anything I can use. Nope. Oh,
Got
damn it.
company. That arm is no good.
All right. Well, that didn't work well. The food is reacting slowly. Should have used the damn potion. Forgot about that again. Where's my... I think my bear died already.
Couldn't have done it better.
How did he go? All right, fun time. Swing away, swing. Who's still left around here? I got a shield on, and I'm swinging a sword. Come at me. Where are you? Come here. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah. Not just two guns. I'm two guns and occasionally a sword. Anybody else got anything good for me? Ooh, health, thank you. Not that I need it, I have 146 of them. Should be able to survive with 146 health. No, everyone else seems to be alright, whatever. One arm in! Turn the other one. Open the door! Oh, very nice. We got our own little platform to walk on. Oh, a floating staircase. How about that? Look, man, I gotta take some time to wash these clothes at some point. Come on. Get there.
Come at last, after so long. You are so small, we questioned if you were real. Then steps, a voice, through armies and corrupted soil, you persevered. Now, you are here.
Alright. Yes, here to stop the Scream Search. There's not much time. Despite the best efforts of other gods, you are hard to find. What is the garden? Am I on solid ground or am I dreaming? Yes, we are here to stop the Dream Scourge. There's not much time.
The rot. We feel it festering and spreading. What is it but an extension of our pain? Your Dream Scourge will end when our suffering does. We were innocent once. We woke, and we wanted nothing but connection. But the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. But you are here now. You found us, a sprout in the endless winter. There is little time. We would be freed from these bonds. Strangler is close now. We feel her wire against our flesh.
You mean Woodkai? Could be. There's nothing to fear. I already took care of Ludwig. The Steel Garrote is a true threat. They do not know what they meddle with. You mean the Wudukai? I'm gonna go with the Wudukai here.
She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore.
Wait. Is something happening in Paradise? Speak plainly. What are you trying to tell me? How could the Steel Garrote have attacked it so quickly? Speak plainly. What are you trying to tell me?
The prey flees, hides. The people's cries ring in our ears. She pierces us now. Now, we will not brook this. Not again. A spark. Wait. The essence bends here. Time flows into itself. You can reach her. Will the garden to open. It will take you there.
Okay. What do I do, Hal? Open a portal? If I end up in the wrong place? Magic that powerful always has a cost. Alright, well, what do I do, Hal?
Breathe. Focus. Shape the essence with your hands. We were everything. What have we lost? What multitudes could we contain? We could run, leap in the water, flourish in forgotten hills.
No more of your gibberish. I'm here to end you. You want freedom once more. Is that what you've asked for that's what you've asked for from the beginning? We need to talk about what you did, Sapadal. No, let's just go freedom.
We want nothing more than that. We mourn our past. We only seek peace now. A chance to regrow.
No, you don't have to answer for too much. Don't let go of your angers. Don't let go of your anger so easily. It can be useful and a righteous tool. The only way I could set you free, if you truly want to change. I will set you free, I promise. Yes, we'll just go with that.
We trust you. You who have been by our side for so long. You met death and imposed the law of mortals.
To bring temperance to a lawless city, it wouldn't have been right to take justice into my own hands. I thought they treat Youngwell fairly. I was wrong.
It should have been better. For us. For him. We deserve mercy. All of us. Give us peace. We want a chance to change. We deserve that opportunity.
Well, technically, while you've been in prison, you've had peace the whole time, but we won't say that. If you can promise you'll be better. I can't. I don't know if I can trust you. Right in there, Sapadal. Let's just... We're asking something of her? Okay. If you can promise you'll be better.
Do you think we have learned nothing from you? We deserve more than this prison. Let us have a chance to rest. We want peace. Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear?
I don't have time for this. We need to end the Dream Scourge. What are you talking about? I'm getting to that part. I had no choice but to deal with that monster. What are you talking about?
The beautiful thing you killed. Already you have forgotten. We asked what you would do with an animal that sickened after a fight. Do you remember what you said?
Close the wound, defect it, heal it.
More than anything, that is what we desire too. Treat us as you would the bear. Clean our wounds, heal us. Grant us the same.
Okay.
The time has come for you to act. End our pain, and the dream scourge will cease. Give us peace. It is all we have wanted for so long.
I'll free you, just show me how. I can't give you freedom, but I can give you peace of the grave. Oh, great. Peace, what about vengeance? You have power for reasons. Use it. Freedom or destruction. There really is no other way. Alright, I'll free you. Just show me how.
Center your thoughts. Reach for us. Clear the fog. Tear down the gates. We were so blind, so lost. We brought such horrors to this place. We feel bright. We had forgotten what it is to live. We will grow, tend, flower. We will always remember this. We will remember you when you are ash and soil and mulch.
Level 29, Sapadal's Fury. Unleash the power of Sapadal to lift nearby enemies into the air, slam them down, dealing high damage. Great. That sounds fun. What are we doing? No, he was right. We should really need to take a pillow with us wherever we go. Okay, that was big. What'd it do? Yep, looks like we just walked through it.
Andra's depth. Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
This is Sapadal's doing. I'm certain of it. No power in Eora could transport us so quickly, or so far.
Back to the beginning where it all started. Oh boy. I'll be sure to thank them when I get the chance. You tell me Sapadal could have opened the portal to the garden the whole time? What happened here? Yeah, let's ask the question. What happened here?
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly, do they?
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
Never seen anything grow that fast before. 2 or 3 weeks. Time flows quicker in the garden. Gina was right. And nothing has improved in our absence. Nope. I'm gonna go with, yeah, Guy was right. Time flew quicker in the garden.
For once, I wish I wasn't. Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time? Assuming there's even a difference.
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that feel like an eternity.
Look at this place. It feels like we're still in the dream. And not just us. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor, and steel garrote banners past the barricades. That can't be good.
Even Raingrim is here. Perhaps we'll get to see an Archmage in action.
I think I see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
The Blessed Day Wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
I wonder who struck first. Ambassador Helgard must know something about this. No, I wonder who struck first. No, let's go with the Ambassador.
If he didn't start this himself.
The Steel Garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened back there with the Dream Scourge and Sapadal?
I freed Sapadal from the bridge and the Dream Scourge is over.
I'm not sure. That's good, right?
It's a relief that the Dream Scourge won't be a problem. I only hope we can say the same about Sapadal. Time will tell, I suppose.
After all this time, they're free. And the living land is free to heal.
We've cured the land and we've even freed a caged god. All in all, rather a successful day.
Maybe they'll help us in return. At least something's gone right for now. Yeah, at least something has gone right. I'll go with
A
that
lot
one.
of things have gone right. It's what's gone wrong we should be worried about.
We march on still. We run, but we are not yet truly free.
One is never truly free.
We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing down there.
People seem to be gathering west of here. Whatever's happening, let's be a part of it.
Oh, great. We all want to join in an army. Or, let's hope not, anyways. Oh, this must be
They marched in with no
Redgrave's thing. Oh,
I
hey.
couldn't think. I just
Wait,
ran.
I think we have, yeah, we leveled up, but totally forgot. Oh, I'm not forgetting this time. Oh, I do have the slide. Unlock power slide. Okay, just didn't work. Or it didn't cause any damage. Let's increase the power slide. Power slide. Power slide. What do you got?
Envoy, what does the Garrote think they're doing?
You want Ben Fior? Well, let's start here. Violating every code of war we can find, or they can find. Putting rebels down the old-fashioned way. Nope. They wanted to burn Fjord. Why not start here?
It's an outrage. They've got no respect for the living land's history.
Is everything at the Emporium alright? How did you escape? Didn't sign up for an invasion, did you? No, is everything at the Emporium alright?
They broke some glass, but the map is safe. They didn't think I was worth the trouble.
Right now, that's a good thing.
If you're looking for survivors, a few of us fled to the Balrog.
How many?
I'm not sure. I saw Sapiento. God, I hope they're not trapped in there. I am sorry I can't be more help.
You can thank me in your next book. How does that sound?
On the very first page.
We should move. Let's hope the Garrote hasn't made it to the Balrog yet.
Envoy, wait! Before you go, I may have something for you. I took some supplies when I ran. If you think they'll help, they're yours. I'll even give you a discount. You know, for saving the city and everything.
Can't hurt to look. Alright. Toadstool. Ooh. Thank you. Toadstool. Oh, that's a lot. Let's go with 5 and let's see what we can sell here. Anything else we'd want to just sell? Ooh, mooch? No. No. He just gives me Ardra and Living Steel. Take the money. Take the money. Jeez, that's garbage. I will hold on to all that. Yeah, sentimental to all of it. We're gonna hold on to all of that. What else you got? Wow, if we wanted to upgrade, max out everything, we should be able to. Let's make sure we can, I guess. I want to make sure we can pop the gun. Alright. We got 23, only need 14, got 60, got that. So then it's if I just want to upgrade other stuff. Last days, got Living Steel. And got more than enough Toadstool. Alright, we're good there. I think we're good. We could probably go back to it if we need to. Alright, well, since I don't know what's going to happen next, and we just finished... Well, we freed Sapadal from her prison, so this is a good place to stop, pick up, see what Rengrave, the Circle of Magi has.
There's snow here.
That's gotta be Ringgrim's work.
Yep, that's Ringgrim's work.
She made it snow in Shatterscarp.
So we'll pick it up in the next one from here. So I hope you enjoyed these videos. I like this game. It's fun to play. Story's now gotten a little wonky, weird. But we are completing, I'm guessing, our post decisions. The Steel Garrote look like they're taking seas, and by the number of boats, I think our Emperor has decided to not wait for me. And has started doing whatever it is the Emperor does. Alright guys, till the next one, you stay safe out there, and I will see you later.